Hey, I'm back. I'm sure many of you have set very ambitious New Year's resolutions for yourself in the past. And they didn't seem to stick beyond the 2nd of Jan. Yes, I'm looking at you. But I'm also looking at myself. So the question is, why have these goals and resolutions not stuck? In today's video, I wanted to share my top tips for how to think about your goals so that when you set them, they stick a bit better and they help move you towards the place you want to go. If this is your first time here, I'm Natasha from Bright Sprout Consulting, and I'm a career and life coach. My goal is to help individuals feel more confident in the world of work and just in life. If you're looking to build your confidence, then you've come to the right place, because I'll be sharing my top tips for how to build that confidence. So subscribe to the channel and be updated of any new videos I post. If anything I share resonates with you and you think others could benefit from hearing some of this stuff, then like and comment. It lets the YouTube algorithm know that it's content worth sharing with others, and it grows my channel. Before we get into it, let me just upfront that a goal to me is not something that is an absolute objective set in stone. Rather, it is a rough guideline of the direction in which I would like to move, much like a compass. I know that usually that's the opposite of how having a goal and setting goals is perceived by many people. For me though, sample of one, I find that having a very absolute goal restricts me from experiencing the entire journey, from seeing what opportunities exist along the path. I had always been quite a focused individual. I remember when I started my career as an HR professional, I was very set and single-minded in my approach of achieving my goal of becoming a head of HR one day. The difficulty though was that I shut myself off from any other opportunities that came my way because I was so single-minded in wanting to achieve that particular goal. It served me well because I got to that point, and instead of celebrating, I realized that it wasn't necessarily, firstly, what I thought it was going to be, and secondly, what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And I started looking at what were the clues along my path that this wasn't the place I was meant to be. The other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention is that even though you may not be single-minded in your achievement of a specific goal, it does not make you directionless or not goal-focused. Bear that in mind. Bear that in mind as we discuss goal setting and focus areas. If you are, however, fortunate enough to know what it is that you want to do with the rest of your life, then you can afford to be single-minded in your achievement of that goal. The only thing I would ask is that you leave some room for self-discovery and a little flexibility on your journey. It allows you to smell the roses sometimes. So if your goals are not specific and you're not single-minded, I bet you're asking yourself, what should you be focusing on when setting goals for the new year? I suggest that the very first thing you do is to set some time apart to think. Think about what are those things that matter to you right now, in this moment. And yes, you've guessed it, I'm going to suggest making a list. When I was in my 20s, what mattered to me most was spending time with my friends and building a career for myself. In my 30s, what mattered changed. I was more focused on growing my family and stabilizing my career. There was even a point where I had focused on health and wellness. What you focus on can look different every year, every day. It's up to you to identify what are those areas and to prioritize what's important to you right now. I know sometimes you need a nudge in the right direction. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to give you some things to think about, some categories you should be thinking about when it comes to what your focus area should be or what's important to you right now. First topic, friends and family. Second, career. Third, your personal development. And finally, recreation and relaxation. My final suggestion with regards to your list of focus areas is that you identify the top 3 or 4 areas that you would want to focus on this year. Research has shown that if you choose more than 3 or 4, there's a very high likelihood that you won't achieve any of the goals that you've set for yourself. We've come to the end of this week's video. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and share with others. Join me next week where I help you take those focus areas and put some stepping stones together to help you move in the direction that you would like your life to go into. As mentioned earlier, I am a career and life coach. If you want to build your confidence and you're just looking for someone to walk that path with you, then please feel free to reach out. All of my details will be in the description box below.